Hello everyone, welcome back to the Empowered Journal podcast where we break down life, business and everything with a lot of humor and whole lot of real talk. I'm your host Dev and today we are diving into such a topic that affects all of us in fact, whether we realize it or not, but that's the fact. So before we read out the question, I would like to give you a small cue. Have you ever felt like time just disappeared when you're scrolling through your phone? Or that weird feeling of being overwhelmed by choices in Netflix or even in the social media? Well, you're not alone because in this episode, we are unpacking the hidden psychology behind each of our everyday habits and decisions, so you can take back your control of time, focus, and even your money. So grab a coffee and settle in. Let's get into it. And today we have got a question from Ritika, and I swear this one is too relatable to all of us. Here's what she says. Dev, I swear I open Insta for 5 minutes and suddenly an hour disappear. And I don't even get me started on Netflix because I spend more time picking a movie than actually watching one. What's actually going on? Is my brain just frozen? Ritika, my friend, first of all, I go through the same. Because 1 minute I'm just checking Insta Reels and the next thing I know is I'm watching some random DIY video on how to build a tree house or build something with a scrap. And I don't even have a tree in my house. And this OTT, that's ultimate black hole of decision making, Ritika. You scroll and scroll, you add to your watch list and you think a lot about it and then you end up watching Friends or Suits again. But here is the good news. There is nothing absolutely wrong with you. Your brain isn't broken or frozen. In fact, it's working exactly the way this platform wanted to. Both the Insta and Netflix, for example, use two very sneaky psychological tricks on us, like infinite scroll and then overloaded choice. One keeps you hooked with the dopamine hits and the other one literally exhausting us with too many options. Sounds very familiar, right? But in this episode, I'm gonna tell you how do we break free from all this. You're listening to the Empowered Journal podcast, episode 29, Decoded, the Digital Trap. Basically, we are gonna understand all the hidden psychology behind everyday life, like why do we do what we do. Stay tuned. So let's understand what's really happening behind the scenes, guys. Once you know why this happens, you can actually take control, like I said before. The truth is, the digital world isn't just keeping us busy, it is actually shaping how we think, decide, and feel. We are all caught in patterns and we don't even realize. It's a battle between the long and short attention spans. Have you ever thought about this urge of jumping into every viral trend that we see in social media? Yes, let's start from there. We love it, we hate it, and sometimes we go restless without it. But did you know that some of our behaviors online are actually controlled by this psychological effects? Why do we jump on every viral trend? It's nothing but the social media trap. When you come across an interesting reels or something viral, maybe this is what runs in your head. I should try this trend too. So you start sharing that with your friend. And when we see the celebrities, influencers, and even our friends hopping on such viral dance or some street food hack, our brain literally tells us this must be cool, so you should try. And nothing to blame because it's just human nature. We've always been following the crowd to feel included. But back in day, it was about survival. Now, it's all about likes and shares. But let's be real, not every trend is worth it. I'm not asking you to stop it. So next time when you feel the urge, ask yourself, do I actually want to do this or am I just following the hype? To add on with, here is another sneaky one which happens, the filter bubble effect. The feed always aligns with your opinions. If you believe like pineapple belongs on pizza, guess what? Your feed will be full of pineapple content or pizza. But similarly, when you restrict about it, the social media will make sure you never see a slice of it again. Platforms keeps feeding us content we already agree with. creating a cycle where we never hear the other side of the story. Now, that's the social media trap effect for you. So let's talk about spending now. Whether it's shopping online or subscribing to yet another streaming service, our decisions aren't always as rational as we think. Do you agree with me? And this is called the money trap, why we keep spending. Let me tell you this. Social media trap has already messed up with our minds, but it also messes our wallets sometimes. We've ordered something online and then refresh the tracking page every now and then like it would make your package arrive faster. It doesn't work that way, right? The instant gratification we all seek, like the same day delivery, instant streaming, and one-click checkouts, have basically rewired our brains. We want everything now. So when shipping takes few days, it suddenly feels like forever. And now talking about the subscription trap, remember when you signed up for that free trial of YouTube Premium to skip ads and you completely forgot to cancel it after that? Or even that gym membership you swore you would use, but the only workout you got is dodging those reminders. Companies count on us forgetting. Understand that. And that's how they keep charging us for the things we don't even use. All these sounds very, very relatable to our day-to-day life. The social media and the digital platforms know exactly how to keep us hooked mentally and financially. So next time you're about to sign up for something free or refresh your tracking page or add more things to your cart, maybe take a step back. Your brain will actually thank you. In fact, your wallet will thank you better. And when we think and realize, okay, it's a social media trap and the money trap, okay, let me just sit on OTT to watch something, the Netflix paradox kicks in. So many choices, yet somehow we just scroll endlessly and end up watching the same shows again. It's very funny how technology was supposed to make life easier, but sometimes it just makes it way more complicated according to me. Now let me also address how the digital age is changing how we think and behave. Take the Google effect for example. When was the last time you actually memorized a phone number or tried to recall a fact instead of just Googling it? Whether it's checking the capital of a country or looking up for a recipe, which we have done a dozen times, we don't bother storing information anymore because we know we can find it in any second. Need an address? You don't memorize, you just check on the Google Maps. Want to remember a birthday? Your Facebook has got your back. Our brains are the outsourcing memory to this internet and we don't even realize it. I do agree, the technology makes life easier, but at what cost? We are remembering less, thinking less, and depending on screens more than ever. And as AI and all this automation kicks in, the real question is, are we in control of technology or is it controlling us? Now let's talk something about human connection. In fact, I wouldn't say it's a positive thing. It can be positive or negative. It's a modern phenomenon called ghosting, where people suddenly disappear from our lives without explanation. Like I said, it's about human connection or the lack of it. So now talking about the ghosting effect in real life, it is just not about dating and relationship. In fact, ghosting is everywhere. Like be it a job hunting, you nail the interview, they said they'll get back to you soon, but they never do. Like in friendship, the one friend who just suddenly stopped replying to all of your messages even though you were very close for years. And work, you keep sending follow-up mails, no response, send another, still nothing. So it's like they vanished into thin air. But let's understand, why do people ghost? Basically, the current digital era is trying to avoid awkward conversation. It's in fact easier to disappear than to actually say it. And like we spoke before, there are too many options. It's like, why choose one door when there are 100 more to open? And most importantly, the digital trap has got us used to this out of sight and out of mind types. Like ignoring people is way too easy, no confrontation, no guilt, until you're on the other side of it. And the sad thing is, we have made ghosting normal. But let's be honest, it sucks here. So maybe next time, instead of just vanishing, just say people or even drop a text to them, hey, I don't think this is working out. I know it would be awkward for the first 5 seconds, but trust me, it's way better than leaving someone hanging. So here is the last psychology trick that is being played on us in this digital era. We have all fallen for the hustle culture, where the burnout is worn like a flex and rest feels like a failure. Skipping lunch, working 14 hours a day, answering emails at midnight sounds like a productive work life, right? And it's also celebrated. But again, let's be real. The co-worker who never stops, probably running on fumes. The friend who refuses to take a break, maybe she or he is missing out on life, so please go talk to them. And the boss preaching about all this work-life balance, stay healthy, stay calm, while emailing at 11 p.m. Please start setting up your boundary. In a world that glorifies doing more, the real flex is knowing when to step back. Draw the boundary. I'm not saying do not work. Of course, you can work hard, but don't lose yourself in the grind. Take the damn break. So the biggest takeaway from all this is the trick isn't to fight these effects. Be it social media trap, the money trap, the ghosting effect, the hustle culture. It's about outsmarting them. If you ever bought a furniture from IKEA, you would know for the matter of fact, IKEA never sends you assembled furniture. It's like you will have to assemble every bits and pieces. So next time, think about assembling an IKEA shelf. I know it's a pain. The instruction just doesn't make any sense at all, in fact. And at some point, you will feel like giving up. You will be probably swearing your decisions. But once it's done, you own it, you appreciate it, and you would rather move houses with it than throwing it away. So that's the IKEA effect. We value things more when we actually put effort into them. So now, let's understand how this plays out in real life, the IKEA effect. So, be it an impulsive shopping, instead of buying something just because Reel says it, it's must have wait for a few more days. If you still want it after putting in the effort to research, then it's probably worth it. And if you're doom scrolling throughout the day, post something, leave a thoughtful comment or engage in a real-time conversation. And dating apps? My dear, swiping is so easy, but putting effort in an actual conversation makes the connection way more meaningful. Next time you catch yourself in this digital trap, ask yourself, how can I make this something I actually put effort into? Because once you do, you will start making better choices, and not just online, but with your time, money, and relationships too. Alright, that's it for today. Until next time, this is Dev signing off from the Empower Journal. If this episode resonated with you, share it with someone who might need to hear it. And don't forget to subscribe the Empower Journal on Spotify and Amazon Music, and leave a review to help me reach out more listeners like you. Until next time, take care, stay balanced, and keep moving forward. Nandri!